What a night at the Skydome Arena for the Sheffield Steelers. They've beaten the Coventry Blaze for the third time this year. Joining me is head coach Dave Matsos, and Matty, an emotional night, full of energy, and you must be so proud of your players.
Yeah, I mean, these guys certainly responded well from Thursday night's defeat. I think every single guy or every person in the building that had watched it, you know, could certainly vouch for these guys. They showed up tonight. They put everything they had on the line. You know, structurally they were sound. Their systems looked really good tonight. I thought our forecheck was outstanding. And you know what? They had the energy and they used it. You don't like to single guys there, but I thought perhaps on Thursday Rod Savage didn't have a great game. I thought he was awesome tonight. I thought he was strong, never lost a 50-50 battle all night. I thought Bassick as well. When you expect it every night because you just have got used to expecting it. But again, Bassick never backed down from a thing, did they? No, and I think you know, in order for us to have that sort of success that we had tonight, it was an intense match. But I think our D are far better for us if they conserve their energy and play hard in the D zone, and you know, let our forwards go to work. And you know, sometimes we all are guilty of getting caught up in trying to do a little too much, and I think we saw that on Thursday night. And tonight, you know, defensively, our D just took care of our end. Okay. Let the players just handle everything in front of them, and you know, kept Coventry away from Jody. Let's break it down. First period, always important to get off to a good start here, and you found yourself 2-0 up again. That second goal, a little controversy over that. Did it go in the net? Did it go under the net? Any of you, did you see it? I didn't see it. No, it was tough to see from the bench, and I could see where the argument was coming from, to be fair. But if anybody that knows Jeff Legree, you watch him when he takes a penalty shot, and he's taking a bunch for us. I mean, from the time that Jeff picks up the puck at center ice, his head is up. You know, and I trust Jeff. You know, when I spoke to Leggy, I asked him, you know, was it you know, one for us that was given to us, and he said no. I forced the first shot. Paris went down in a butterfly style, and Leggy saw about you know, just a fraction of space above his pad, and Leggy said he lifted the puck about, you know, 8-10 inches off the ice, and it went off the post and in. And to be fair, like when something like this happens, or when a play is evolving, I always like to see where the ref is, if he's in a good position to make the call or whatever else. And to be fair to Hicksy, you know, he held his ground, but he was standing right behind the goal line, so he had a clear view from the other side to see it. But I could understand why Coventry was off about it, but I trust that Leggy made. I mean, he saw it go in, he saw where he put it, and he even explained where he put it. So. De Châtelet then for the Coventry Blaze made it 2-1, and Coventry carried that emotion into the second period. But again, we stood tall, and really, I thought 5-on-5 were excellent. Yeah, I thought we were excellent. You know what? We can talk about the reffing all you want, but I mean, I thought there was a questionable 5-on-3 call that gave Coventry a chance to get right back into it, and our guys did a great job killing that off. And you know, they fought hard, and you know, they came into this game with a ton of momentum and a lot to prove. I mean, this is a difference between being 5 up, going in the stretch, or you know, being 9 up, and we were gutted. I mean, this is a conversation that comes up very few times this year. You know, the 7 games we've given up in a shootout or overtime have all been 3 out of 4 points in a week, and yeah, of course you will. But it seems like so many games go in between a 2-point loss, you know. So it was interesting to see the way that these guys would handle it, and they took it hard. You know, they rested up. We did some good breakdown of some video, and you know, areas that I thought we could be better. Although I didn't think we played that bad on Thursday, to be honest. I thought Paris had a great couple of games against us. I mean, the first period, for example, tonight, I thought we were pressing, and any given night, any goalie has, you know, any sort of off night. I think the scoreline could have been a lot more after the first, but he kept them in it. You know, gave him some life, and but yeah, these guys, I think, responded remarkably well. A tough arena to come into, especially under the circumstances. The crowd was loud. It was a sellout. You know, we had a great group of fans here supporting us. The bulk of the building was Coventry, but these guys, they found a way. Yeah, just over your left shoulder was a big incident with Yarmison. No penalty called on him, and then Infinity has that breakaway. What was the emotion like on the bench? Because everybody knew that was a huge moment in the game, Infinity versus Perez on that breakaway. Yeah, just a great read by Finner, and I thought maybe we sat back a little in the third, and it's you know, we protect the lead, and we've been doing a good job all year protecting that lead, you know, and you know, we didn't get careless. We, you know, got pucks out, and that's how you do it. And it was no different than seeing Coventry on Thursday night in that third period. I mean, I think they had 6 shots in the third period, which isn't like Coventry, but they were trying to protect what was theirs, and they did a good job of it. Tonight we did the same thing. You know, you hope that an opportunity like that is going to come and our eyes to it, and it was Finner that, you know, was on the right side of the puck, beat his D-man, a chip off the wall, and then that was a huge goal for us.
It was indeed. We're going to take a chip out of David Matsos' book. We're not even going to talk about championships, we're just going to go to the next game. One game at a time, isn't that right?
That's it. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you can't...
It is tough, isn't it? Because
you can't look at the finish line, though. I mean,
yeah.
If you look at the finish line, then you lose sight of what we're doing, and I think that becomes a problem. And you know, we addressed it on Thursday night. Not that I believe that anybody was, but it's easy to get persuaded and influenced from the outside, the general public. Everybody's so excited, and not just the fans and the press and everybody, but it's even players from other teams. To be fair, you know, that are something as small as congratulating you, which was something it's not rightfully ours yet. So you have to find a way to pull yourself back. I mean, it is a game at a time, and if we take that approach, you know, like I said to you, it will come. Don't know when, we don't know who it's going to be against or how, but I know I have a lot of trust that these guys are going to stay committed, you know, defensively and the work ethic standpoint, that it eventually will evolve, but we're not looking at it like everybody else.
Okay, 2 wins away for David Matsos' boys. Next game is in Nottingham. See you at the NIC.